What does Tadatmya mean to me?
Om Ajnana-timirandasya Gnananjanan Shalakaya Chakshum Militan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangorlangaya Girim Yakripatam Aham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataninam. So, welcome to anyone who is watching this. My name is Arcana-siddhi, and I'm very grateful to be here and to be part of the Sangha, which now has a name, Tadatmya Devotional Alliance. And I'm not much of a poet, but I really appreciate the genre for its ability to distill complex concepts into their essence. So I was inspired to just write a short poem to share what Tadatmya Devotional Alliance means to me. Our hearts synchronize their beats. We are one in our ideal and our pursuit to know, love, and serve our frolicking, cow-herding, mystical flute-playing God and his enchanting divine goddess of unconditional love. We hold hands and encourage each other on our journey up the mountain. We joke, we sing, we talk about our pain. When one of us cries, the others stop and listen to the tears speak their sorrow before moving on. A tribe of ugly ducklings realizing their swanness. Our journey continues with renewed vitality and hope to reach the top of the mountain before the sun sets. So, having like-minded, affectionate association, especially from devotees who are more advanced, is essential to progressing in our spiritual life. And relationships are very complex. Anyone who's been in this world for any length of time knows that's an absolute fact. And we need tools to navigate the murky waters of even the best relationships. And we need to work on ourselves to clear our past traumas and conditioning that can really get in the way of having healthy relationships and impede our spiritual progress. And I feel Tadatmya is addressing the whole person, the mind, the body, and the spirit. And 3 words pop out to me to describe Tadatmya. There's so many words that could be appropriate, but these were the 3 that really came to me. And the first one is resonance. The second one is validation. And the third one is belonging. So resonance, we feel aligned, we resonate with the values and ideals along with the mood and the mission of the group. And there is a sense of oneness. That doesn't mean we lose our identity. Rather, we're nourished by the group to develop our own unique qualities and characteristics. And then the second word, validation. It's so important to feel like we're seen by others and we're understood, and that we're valued for who we are as a person, and that our ideas matter and our opinions matter. So we accept validation from others, and we also give validation to others in the group. And the third word, belonging, it's feeling at home, feeling physically and emotionally safe and spiritually safe. And when we're in such an emotionally supportive environment, it allows us to go outside of our comfort zone. It gives us permission to explore new ideas, to take growth risks, and to be vulnerable, to share our opinions and our thoughts and our struggles with others. And we know we're in the right place when these elements are there. And hopefully we find group or groups that are dynamic and connected to the current of bhakti in such a way that the group doesn't become stagnant and we continue to grow together. And because Tadatmya places so much emphasis on doing our inner work along with sadhana, I feel great hope that it's a group that's going to really continue to evolve and remain dynamic. And the healthy groups are able to also manage conflicts and differences, which are inevitable when you have any group, more than one person. And healthy groups respect and value each other, so they're able to invest time in working on themselves and learning how to communicate more effectively with each other. So these concepts, they're all unpacked in Maharaj's latest book, Radical Personalism. And the Devotional Alliance of Tadatmya is creating a space for devotees who resonate with the ideas and concepts in this book. And in particular, there's 7 pillars that Maharaj writes about in the third part of Radical Personalism. And I'm just going to quickly go through what those 7 pillars are, because I think they are foundational to the group's identity. So the first is vulnerability and empowerment. And the second one is individuation, carving out our full humanity in divine service. The third is non-dual thinking. Everything is one, but never impersonal. The fourth pillar is issues and tissues between guru and disciple. The fifth pillar is divine ignorance, knowing through darkness, doubt, and paradox. And the sixth pillar is the realm of contemplative prayer. And the seventh is unearthing heaven, how material energy hosts the spiritual world. So I really encourage you all, if you're not familiar with these pillars and you haven't really gotten familiar with the concepts of Maharaj's book, I really encourage you to get a hold of a copy of his book. And also there's some wonderful talks that are on several of the, they're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on Spotify, and Apple podcasts now, they're on there as well. And you can listen to the talks that he's given on radical personalism that will really go into depth about these pillars. So while Maharaj is really trying to stay out of the limelight, it would be really impersonal on my part not to credit him for bringing Tadatmya into existence. He's been gifted with qualities and abilities to inspire devotees, to encourage them, and to organize connections with affectionate, like-minded people from all over the globe. And the form and shape that Tadatmya will take into the future will happen just as organically and naturally as this Devotional Alliance has come into conception. First, Maharaj wrote Radical Personalism, and from that, all over the world, devotees were resonating with the concepts of this book, and they came forward to host him and promote the book. And then hearts began to connect, and a beautiful devotional sangha is manifesting Tadatmya. So I would like to just thank each heart that has been called to walk together and support each other on this journey up this devotional mountain. And may we all continue to thrive and grow and inspire each other for eternity in our Bhakti project. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.